how to make $100,000 pretty much guaranteed by the end of this year. And we're September the 24th now. That's not very long away, is it? Just a few months. Coca-Cola. I've been banging on about this for ages. I've been ringing the alarm bells for ages, and it's unpopular. People don't like it. It already tells me I'm onto a winner, the fact it's unpopular. Let me explain why I've done this. I'm a value investor. These are my trades, these are my wins, and I've only lost 3 times, and they were all done on purpose, to lose on purpose, to demonstrate my conviction to you, my Lucas, to do the right thing. I've sold all my crypto, I've trimmed my S&P, and I bought $340,000 worth of Coca-Cola. $250,000 with margin. No one could be more bullish than that. Why have I done it? Well, I've done it because I read numbers, and I've been studying numbers now for 4 years, and CEOs are trimming. The stock market is overbought. The S&P is nearly 28 times earnings. There's bubbles all over the place. I am a great believer in AI. I'm a great believer in the S&P as the best thing you can buy. But you have to know how to reposition. You have to know how to tax lot and trim and recognize when we're overbought. We are overbought. Selling the market and putting it in cash is the worst thing you can do. So what do you do? Do you buy bonds? Do you stick it in cash? What do you do? Well, I don't do that. I look for great businesses that can always make me money. I don't rely on anyone buying Coca-Cola stock. I don't need you to go out and buy Coca-Cola stock at all. Crypto does. It needs everyone to buy it. Doesn't produce anything. It wants you to buy it. And at a time when we are literally at the edge of a cliff edge, with the Federal Reserve, Trump taking on Bitcoin to pay off the national debt and then getting dumped by Satoshi, I've been telling you all about that on previous videos, we are at the edge of a crisis. Forget that. And if you don't believe any of that stuff, you do understand the S&P has 27 times earnings. That's insane. We are so overbought, it's crazy. I'm bullish. I've made lots of money this year. Remember, I've always said it's easier to make money. The hard part is to keep it. So I've got to trim, and I've trimmed, and I've bought Coca-Cola. Now, why did I buy Coca-Cola? A lot of people said, why don't you just buy an ETF, or why don't you just put it in cash and earn 4%? The reason is my opinions are shared by 18 other analysts that I value, and they all say the same as me. 18 to 20% left in Coca-Cola this year. For me, that's nearly 40% because I've doubled it with margin. On top of that, a 3% dividend, because it doesn't rely on you buying the stock. It's built on the value of the business. It's oversold. Everybody sold Coca-Cola to buy tech. Everything has gone up and up and up. I've always said J&J and Coca-Cola gets used as cash piggy banks until it doesn't, until someone smashes the piggy bank. And that's what's been happening. Been selling and selling and selling, down, 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 and everything is great. I'm looking at a forward PE of around 21. That's phenomenal. That's getting very close to my emergency buying position of the S&P. I like it. On top of that, you've got the 3% dividend. It's a dividend king, over 60 years of increasing and paying out dividends, and their growth is set for this year to go up higher. Their margins are increasing, and most importantly, if you understand the stock market, you will understand this. This is why you always remain in the market. Even if a business goes sideways and makes no money at all, or it just stands still, and that's not what Coke's doing, it's increasing. Even if a business goes sideways, its share price goes up. Why? Because money becomes devalued and share prices go up. It's why the stock market always goes up over time. So if you own a great business that is oversold, that's defensive, where money will come flooding back to as we start to leave tech, and it pays you a good dividend, and it's a well-run business, and it's growing, and its margins are increasing, it's kind of a no-brainer, really. It's just not very popular. Well, there it is. Coca-Cola is outperforming the S&P right now. I'm beating the market again by switching to Coca-Cola. I've sold my crypto to buy this, and it's just a matter of time before this makes me 100 grand just this year. And then I can start buying back the S&P. I can start buying back crypto and XRP and Bitcoin and so on and so forth when I've made a ton of money by doing this. So there you go. I'm not trying to encourage you to buy. It doesn't matter to me whether you buy or not, because the stock makes money. It doesn't rely on anyone buying the share price. In fact, the lower the price goes, the more I'll buy. I hope I can own $500,000, if not $1 million of Coca-Cola. Imagine if I could. I would earn about 2.5 grand a month on dividends. Fantastic. 24 grand a year to do nothing, just to own it, and then make 20% this year. I'm very happy with that. More happy with that. Then I can trim and use some excess profit to buy something more speculative. So I don't rely on you buying it. I'm not trying to pump and dump it or whatever. I want to own it, and that's it. I'll trim on the way up, of course. You always got to do that. But there it is. And even if no one buys it back, by default, the share price will go up. And even if that doesn't work, which it will, the company are already starting and rolling out another buyback. So either way, I'm going to win. I wish everybody the best. Go and check out my other videos. I've just put in a video about the crash, and I've also put out a video about XRP and crypto. Everyone's trading it wrong. They're putting it on their ledgers and they're losing their lots. And then they lose money when they bring it back. Very important video to go and watch. Click above my head for all the links, down below in the description, and we're giving away $2,000. Why? Because we make money. We can afford to give it away. And our training programs are also free because we make money. We don't sell those things either. Over here and down here, other things that you'll find useful. Until next time, as always, buy it, don't buy it, makes a difference. Take care of yourselves and each other.